All right, welcome to the Breakwaters podcast. You got my man Greg back. We're here to
What's up,
talk
guys? Nice to be back.
about
Nice to be back.
the MLB predictions of that. We got everything for you: Cy Young, playoff predictions, all that for you. And Greg, who do you got? Who's your predictions?
Well, first off, I just wanted to say glad to be back on. It's been a while. So to start, I want to talk about with league leaders. I got the Mets. Obviously, I'm a big Mets fan. I got them winning it all. That's what that is. Big Mets fan. You want to talk about the NL MVP? What are we doing?
Yeah. MVP. Go ahead.
So for the NL, I got Fernando Tatis. He's a great shortstop, and I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year and a half. He's just gonna go off. Last year was a great season for him, very underrated, and obviously he's properly rated in some sense because everyone knows how great he is. But he's gonna have a breakout year.
I disagree. Got to go with Juan Soto for that. MVP is he's gonna just the baseball is very underrated. Very good young player for the Nationals. You know, it's gonna be the only lone spot that the Nationals if you're a National fan, you look forward to Juan Soto mashing baseball. So he's gonna be the MVP, the NL MVP. For my AL MVP, gotta go with my man Aaron Judge. He turned down the extension, the $200 million extension just this week, and he's betting on himself. I think he's gonna stay healthy. He's gonna have a monster year. He's gonna get like over $300 million next year for when he becomes a free agent. So definitely Aaron Judge for AL.
I can see that, and I can see that. But Aaron Judge is a great player. But I'm going to take Ohtani for that. Ohtani, just last season we saw a breakout season from him, and I only see him going up. Yeah, and I can definitely see Aaron Judge getting up there and playing ball and being himself and staying healthy and betting on himself, like you said. But Ohtani just shows out. He shows up at every single event, big moments, little moments, whatever it is, he's there.
They have him for Cy Young too, right?
Yeah. How'd you know that? So I haven't won in both. That's just me. I could be very off, and maybe he doesn't win one. Great player though, and literally this guy. I'm not a huge baseball fan. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say I am. Watching him is an art. It's an art.
And gotta go with Gerrit Cole. Almost won it last year. Gotta give him to him this year. He's gonna have pitch a monster year this year, and Aaron Judge is gonna have a great year. And
so let me ask you a question, G-Love. Let me ask you a question. So you don't have Ohtani for American and that one?
Nope.
Neither?
Nope.
Wow. I guess we'll see that. We'll see then.
We'll see what happens.
I feel you're just a biased Yankees fan, but that's all.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So rookie of the year for the American League, I got my man Adely Rutschman. Okay, he reminds me of Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer is a left-handed hitter, just like Adely Rutschman. Good pitch framer. I remember we caught a good game in Oregon State. I used to watch a lot of his games in Oregon State, and he just plays right. Has a good arm as well. Defensive catch, and he can have some pop as well. And I got to go with him because Uncle Subo is taking me to an Orioles game. I'm going to tell my cousin Luke Voigt over there, you got to get an Adely Rutchman jersey. This guy's going to be special. Got to go with Adely Rutchman. That's my rookie of the year.
Yeah, I got to agree with that one. I really like Adely on that one. I remember watching his college games. We actually watched one together. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna lie. As a kid, I was an Orioles fan. I don't know why. I just was, and I hope the best for him. And I could see him showing out.
For the NL, we got Oneil Cruz because the Pirates don't have any lone spots. Just have some lone spots. People that aren't gonna play as well. But Oneil Cruz is going to be one of those bright spots for them. He's definitely going to show out. He's going to play well. So Oneil Cruz for the National League MVP.
I feel like the National League is a little bit easier.
Sorry. National Rookie of the Year, Oneil Cruz.
I agree, and I feel like the National League is a little bit tighter than the American League. But I got to agree with Oneil Cruz. I really like him as a player, and I can see him developing and becoming a star. The way he just his overall game and his capability of playing and on both sides of the field, couldn't agree with you more.
I went more in depth of my playoff prediction. I'm gonna give you guys my playoff predictions. So baseball doing a little different this year. It's 6 teams. Okay, it was usually 5 teams with the wild card. Now it's 6 teams. So I'm gonna tell you about it here. We got Rays #1. We're going to American League first. #1 seed Rays. You can't count them out, man. People are doubting them, but the Blue Jays, they had a better off season, but Rays, you can't count them out. They're smarter than you. They're smarter than me. They just know how to run an organization down there. Rays #1 seed. #2 seed has to be the Houston Astros. No, even though they lost Carlos Correa, still gonna make some noise. Still gonna be there. #3 seed Chicago White Sox. #4 Toronto Blue Jays. Great season this year. Picked up some great arms, Hyun-Jin Ryu and Kevin. They got Kevin Gausman as well. It's gonna make some noise in the playoffs. #5 Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners. They got Julio Rodriguez, one of the great young phenoms, and he's gonna tear it up. He's gonna tear them into the promised land, the postseason. At the 6th seed Minnesota Twins. They had a great offseason. They got Carlos Correa, Sonny Gray. They also got Chris Paddock from the Padres, another good pitcher. They got Mangio from the Yankees. They're making some great moves out there. They're definitely gonna make some noise.
Yeah, so for me, I got a couple similarities with you, but the only big difference is I believe in the Blue Jays. I really have them as my first. The Blue Jays made a lot of big moves, money moves, and I really see them showing out all day, every day. And #2, I got a big difference. I think you put the Twins at 6, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6.
I have the Twins at 2. Twins made a lot of big moves, and I can't wait to see what they can do. Astros at 3, Rays at 4, White Sox at 5, and the Mariners at 6. What do you think about that?
Great. What do you think about National League? What's your National League 6?
I feel like National League is going to be a little bit tighter. Obviously, a lot of great competition in the National League. It's going to be very tight. Obviously, I got to go with my Mets first. Me being a biased Met fan, but it is what it is. After the Mets, I'm going to go Dodgers. After the Dodgers, I got the Brewers, then the Braves, then the Padres, then the Giants. What do you got?
My playoff bracket. That's how it comes out. So I have the #3 seed White Sox against the Twins. And guess what? I'm picking the Twins. I'm picking the upset. They made some great moves. Carlos Correa is going to deliver. Sonny Gray is going to pitch well in the big spot. Chris Paddock's definitely going to have a bounce back year. Got to go with the Twins here against the White Sox. White Sox can't get it together. Then we got over here the 4 seed Toronto Blue Jays, the 5 seed Seattle Mariners. You got to go with Toronto Blue Jays. You said they're stacked, a little bit right-handed. I think that's going to cost them later on, 2 right-handed, but got to go Toronto. Toronto's a solid squad. Then we have the Blue Jays against the #1 team, the Rays. Rays against the #1 team, the Twins. Gotta go with the Rays here. Rays, can't count them out. Smarter than me, smarter than you. Great pitching, great defense. Defense wins chips, I always say. And we got the #2 seed, the Astros, versus the #4 seed Toronto Blue Jays. And guess what? I'm picking the upset. Toronto Blue Jays all the way. I'm rooting for my cousins as well. George Dimitri, shout out to them. They put me on the Toronto Blue Jays bandwagon. Matt Chapman.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off real quick, G-Lo. I'm gonna cut you off really, really quick. I don't think the Blue Jays are upset. I honestly have the Blue Jays going super far. Obviously, I have the Mets winning at the end, and I'm not going to get into it as depth as you, but I have the Mets winning at the end, and I have the Blue Jays going just as deep. Anyway, you can continue now. I just needed to throw that in because the Blue Jays are not an upset. They are a contender this year.
We got the Rays and the Blue Jays championship series. Gotta go Tampa Bay. They have better experience than the Blue Jays. Blue Jays haven't been to the playoffs since the COVID-shortened season. So they gotta go Tampa Bay. They lost to the Red Sox last year. It's still haunting them a little bit. Gotta go with the Rays in the World Series. So you gotta give me your seeding here.
I'm not gonna get into it as deep as you, but I didn't really break it out as much as you did. Maybe I could have. But at the end of the day, I have the Mets winning it all. I have the Blue Jays going to the end, and it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. It's gonna be a really close one.
Let me finish this out real quick. The rest of my NL bracket.
Okay.
We got the 3 seed, the Brewers versus the Giants. The Giants I don't know what happened last year. They had a great year with older players having fantastic seasons, but I'm really not believing in the Giants. I just lost Kevin Gossman, as I mentioned too. Logan Webb's going to be pretty good, but is he going to be Logan Webb from last year? You never know. So I got to go Milwaukee. I'm pulling for Milwaukee right here. The Giants. And we got the 4 and the 5, Mets and Padres. This is going to be a great series. Really like this series, but I got to go with the New York Mets. Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer. Even though deGrom's hurt, you know, he's going to be back in a great rotation. You got Adam Ottavino now in the bullpen. He's going to be really good for them. And they got Jeurys Familia, get rid of that bad juju over there. No more Dylan Betances as well, all those shaky relievers. And the Mets are going to pull through right here. And the Mets are going to play the Dodgers, the number 1 seed. Obviously, didn't lose to the Dodgers, okay? Because they're loaded. This is a loaded squad, man. This team's
The Mets are a loaded squad. The Mets are a legit team, man. Stop degrading them because you're.
The Dodgers got all-stars in every position. What are you talking about?
The Dodgers don't have the chemistry that the Mets are gonna have, man. Watch.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. You got
They're washed.
Cody Bellinger.
Washed.
You know what you're talking about.
Very overrated right now. Very overrated. And I hate the fact that you ride the bandwagon, man. I hate that because you know what? Underdogs. Like same thing as March Madness. I rode with the underdogs and I was right. I'm right about this one. And you know what? They ain't even underdogs. They are not underdogs. The Mets are going to be the 1 seed at the end, and the Mets are going to win it all at the end.
The Braves, I have them as a number 2 seed, losing against the number 3 seed, Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, Milwaukee's a solid squad. Obviously, Giannis, my man, the co-owner. How could you not forget? Giannis is your guy, so I'm surprised the Brewers weren't so far in your bracket, but I have the Brewers beating the Dodgers and making it to the World Series and losing to the Rays. These guys, I call them the Rays of the West, because they do well. Well, they don't pay for high price guys in free agency. They build from within. They make good trades. They draft well. They have good pitchers and they have good defense. And that's what wins championships. The Brewers, Rays are winning it all.
That's a hot take right there. That's a really hot take. And you know what? I can see it because they're a great team. Like I said, I got to stick with my Mets. I'm really surprised you don't have your Yankees winning it. Obviously, they don't have the firepower that they used to. And I feel like the Yankee fans aren't into it again this year. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not into it as well. Like the Rays are loaded. The Blue Jays are loaded. Even the Red Sox are better than the Yankees right now. They made it the playoffs last year. Can't forget the Red Sox. They're smart over there too. So I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see. But so when I don't pick the Yankees, they play well. So this is what I have here. So I don't pick them. They play well.
A little bit of reverse psychology going on, right?
Yeah.
I like to see it.
Episode. Greg, thank you again for coming on, and we'll see you in the splash.